everyone, Gabby here, and as you can see I kind of have this like foresty cliff area that I had previously in more of like a fall color scheme, but now it's winter and I felt inspired to work on my stargazing area because I honestly feel like I just haphazardly placed a bunch of objects. And I want to make this area a lot nicer looking because to me it just seems a little blah. A little lackluster, if you will. I want something that has a little more pizzazz, but also still matches the aesthetic of the island, whatever the aesthetic of the island is, because I'm still not clear. But I will say a majority of this is me changing different colorations of objects and things because I wasn't sure what colors I thought would best suit the picnic blanket, because I wanted to use the picnic blanket that I already had. I didn't want to download an additional picnic blanket in another color to use in a different area because that just felt kind of ridiculous. But right now I'm just buying too many customization kits because Animal Crossing doesn't let us buy 10 of them at once, which would make so much sense, but they do not allow that. And that's something I find quite stressful. Alright, and now I'm going to do some of the color changing that I'm going to do. I'm going to change a few things around later on, but I definitely wanted to start off by making the Nova lights more of a warm color. I kind of wanted a warmer light because I thought that would match the color scheme a bit nicer. And then I do change the mum cushion around a few times, I'm not gonna lie. I really couldn't decide which color I wanted to use. And then I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of curious at the thought of customizing the baby bear, and then I realized that all it does is put a shirt on the bear and that I have nothing really good to use on the bear. So that was random, I guess. I think first thing I was trying to figure out was which color of the tent did I want to use, because I really wanted the tent at the stargazing spot. I thought it was just a really cute place to put it. And of these three, I really could not decide which color I wanted to use. I wanted something that complemented the blanket but was a different color so it could add a little more variety, and then I went with the blue stripe because if you look in the inside, the pillow on it has a gingham print, which I thought looked nice and kind of connected it to the picnic blanket. And now is when I just started kind of changing around the different star fragment colors I was using. I thought I liked the yellow, but I go around and kind of change it a few times to different color palettes. And yeah, for some reason, instead of continuing to decorate, I decided to go all the way back to my house. And I think that's when I looked through my star fragments instead of waiting until after I placed all the other objects, because the way I decorate an Animal Crossing is very chaotic. So fittingly, I thought to go with the Gemini fragments because we have the blue and I'm a Gemini, and I thought blue accents would look nice with the like blue in the tent. It made sense to me. And then I was just looking through my items, seeing if there was anything in particular I knew I wanted to add that I didn't already grab. that item is a hint for next week's video. I'm not going to tell you what it is that we're going to be building, but that item is a hint of what we'll be building next week, which is very exciting. I'm very excited for that build. I finished recording the footage for that one today, and I cannot wait to share it with you because I think it's such a cute area that I built on my island, and I could keep talking about that area, but we should be talking about the stargazing area. But truth be told, majority of this video so far has been me running back and forth and not really building anything yet. So welcome to the building part. So of course, had to have a little picnic basket because you need some snacks while you're stargazing, don't you? And then something I thought would be really cute to do is have these little sandals. So like, it's kind of like you took off your sandals to sit on the blanket and stargaze. That was the thought behind that. Granted, it's winter, and if you're wearing sandals, your little toes are gonna freeze. So don't wear sandals. But in Animal Crossing, it doesn't matter. So I wanted to make kind of like a little reading area in the stargazing spot, so it was like you could read about the stars. Granted, it's a book about with butterflies on it, but you get the idea. You're doing some scientific research while you're looking at the stars. Then I realized that I still had a star fragment over there, and then I had to go get it, and I thought for some reason I could jump there somehow, and I realized I could not, so I have to just slightly rework this little waterfall so I could grab that star fragment. And I realized if I'm already there, I might as well drop one of these Gemini fragments. And I really like it. I think the blue kind of complements my little hyacinth cavern that's over there, which I don't think you've seen super clearly yet. You'll see it in my island tour whenever I feel like my island's done, which is probably gonna be never, but we're trying. So I'm just throwing a few of these clover prints around, just because I think they add a nice pop of color and make everything seem a little more cohesive. I promise you, if you're ever working on an area of your island and you're like, I don't know what to do, put some custom designs on the ground. It just makes everything feel kind of cozy. And then something I especially wanted to include was my asteroid, because I think this item is so strange and I love it so much. I find it very intriguing that you could just place a whole asteroid. Could not say that word correctly. I like that you can just kind of place one floating around your island. I think it's kind of funny. I'm almost done though. I think I just ended up placing a lot of these nova lights and star fragments. I'll probably replace them with the star clock, I think is what that item's called. It's like the star fragment clock. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. But I think that item would make a good substitute for the star fragments if you don't have those. And I decided I changed it out with the amber, because what I like about it is it also glows at night, and I thought it was nice to have different temperatures of light in this area. Then I'm not quite sure why, but I think that little green accent from the fragrance sticks does something for me. I just feel like it was necessary in some weird way. Like it felt necessary to me to have that little green bottle there. I think that's all. I think that's everything. I think that's all the... Yeah, I was trying to... Oh, no, we put one more Nova Light. Look at that Nova Light. Look at it. It's beautiful. Ooh. But yeah, And here is the finished area. I really like that as you walk up the path, you see the different star fragments light up in all their different colors. It feels so magical and cozy to me, which is exactly what I wanted to build. But yeah, I might revisit this area though. I'm thinking of maybe adding some more flowers and maybe some other items, but I'm not too sure yet. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you would add to this area, because I feel like it needs something. Maybe it needed flowers, but here it is at night. I thought it would be really cool to show how it looked with all the lights and things. And I think it just looks so magical at night. I wish I had a clear sky or an aurora or shooting stars this night when I filmed this, because I think it would have looked just so incredible. But I think you still get the picture of what it's like on my island if you want to go stargazing. I swear half of my footage of me trying to figure out how to make a thumbnail is the most... it's not funny to watch because I wish I was better at my Switch controls, but like, you get the picture. But thank you all so much for watching this week's video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I am really enjoying making Animal Crossing content, and I hope you like it too. Bye!